Nadim. And I suppose you've read a little bit about the project, so maybe I won't bore you with details. As you can see, this is, we've just made the finishing touches to the space, so it's pretty much done. And what you see is this bunker structure of sandbags, which we use basically to transform the space from well, from nothing into what we see now. And the space was designed with certain 20th century bunker typologies in mind. I became very interested in wartime architecture, trenches and the Atlantic Wall, the Swiss National Redoubt, and also even sort of bunkers and pillboxes around Hong Kong from the Second World War. And in collaboration with an architect, Sébastien Saint-Jean, we cooked up this idea, which was to set up a kind of bunker space in the city itself. In this case, in the 17th floor of this building. And what was important for us was that we took the essence of the bunker, in a sense, this sort of utilitarian function of the bunker, and applied it to design the space. So, you know, everything that you see in the space has, in a way, a kind of function. You know, the walls itself serve as a kind of barrier protecting, you know, the audience from the outside. And you have this very small slit window, which resembles a gun turret. You know, I mean, if you came to the space in the beginning, this was all windows, and our decision, you know, was really to drastically reduce the view. You know, so there's a visual element about this little slit, but also a psychological element, which is, you know, the thickness of the wall and how that, you know, that protects you from the outside. So it creates this insulated space, or a kind of psychic vacuum from the outside world. Then, of course, there was a number of other considerations to this project. There was the bar itself, which is also, of course, a functioning bar, which we built from scratch, as you can see. And this is made out of, you know, concrete blocks. The cocktails that we designed for this project, I did in collaboration with Andreas Basel, who's a mixologist with Absolut. And even the cocktails, which I'm sure you've all tried by now, have a kind of very close relationship to the bar, or the space in general. Some of the drinks are served in these little steel mess tins. And one of the drinks, for example, which is served on the other side, comes in a little vacuum bag, and that was inspired by space travel and consumption of food in space. Another one of the drinks which is served here is a little effervescent tablet that you drop into the drink, kind of dietary supplement. It says a calcium tablet with vitamin D in it. So, you know, that's a pharmaceutical application. So I was interested in applying a very specified applications of food technologies and packaging for very specific conditions to the cocktails and the design of the cocktails themselves. Another aspect of the project, actually, can someone play it? Can someone play Steve's soundtrack really quickly? So when you came in, there's a sort of ambient soundscape. We have these hidden speakers around the space. There you go. And which is playing a very cinematic soundtrack that Steve heard. Where's Steve? Steve? He's here. Steve composed just for this project. It's made up of 12 different tracks, full album. And that was really a spatial thing, you know. We wanted to for this soundtrack to to create a certain ambience in the space, and a changing ambience, which alters according to the different tracks. So this is sort of played in the intervals. And at the same time, of course, we have the music performances. As you see, Li Zhenhong was playing guitar over here. We have improvised sets, where improvisers are sort of distributed around the space. So that was just a way, you know, of bringing the performances closer to the floor and to the audience, and breaking that kind of relationship up a bit more. We have a more standard stage set up, where we will have different kinds of performances every night. We have live bands, we have DJ sets, various local talents, and also different performers from overseas are coming to play every night. And on this side, if anyone would follow me, maybe it's too small. Oh no, yes, good. Over here we have a little primal scene. So we have a bunch of animations here, which were contributed by Wang Bing, a very talented artist and filmmaker. Wang Bing? Wang Bing, where are you? He's not here. Oh, here he is. Wang Bing. So Wang Bing, basically, you know, another one of the collaborators who put together a sort of special series of animations specific for this project, related to the theme, Apocalypse Postponed. As you can see, there's a very prominent feature of the animations, which is the Weagles. You know, these are Rise Weagles, which is this very important symbolic element in the whole project. You can also see the Weagles printed on the sandbags, the silk screen. And that was another thread of the project that sort of got added in, which was this use of rice. I was kind of interested in taking rice as a kind of metaphor for many things, for money, for as a staple food, as something that you hoard in an apocalyptic condition. And this idea of insects burrowing away in the rice and surviving any kind of catastrophe. Yeah, what else do I have to say? So these are the blood bags right here. See the bag? Has anyone tried one yet? Joey, this lady right here, is one of the performers who will be, she's not supposed to talk really. She'll be standing right here and performing for us over the week. And yes, I think, is that everything? What about this? Let's go back out here. What's it called? Siren suit. So it's this thing that Winston Churchill was really into, right? It's a sort of boiler suit. And
what's the meaning of the suit?
Well, the suit is a sort of wartime thing,
scary.
Of course. And well, it's not that scary. I think it's pretty stylish, actually. And the white was, I mean, you know, I wanted that to be kind of a unified kind of color scheme or non-color scheme. We chose white basically because I think the space itself is very colorful, so the white would be, you know, reflecting whatever color came off the space. And of course, lab coats are always bright white, something like this lab coat here. And what's the other one? Yeah, we have like these hooded boiler suits.
They look like doctors.
Yes, they are. Doctors of music. This is Shane. He's one of the co-creators of the performance program. Now, Alok, who's also DJing for us today, who's been doing a thematic set.